expect that that is an underestimate, because remember that the CDC calculates that by looking at cases that are verified in a record, not screening a total population study. Now, we are conducting that study. Autism Speaks is funding with the CDC a study where we will screen the total population, and we expect to see that this number is a very conservative estimate. But this year, more children will be diagnosed with autism than AIDS, diabetes, and cancer combined. Now, at the same time, we're seeing a rise in the cost of autism. So until this year, our estimates were that autism cost the United States about 35 billion annually. Most of that in adult care, by the way. We now have recalculated those costs, and as we see the increase in prevalence, not surprisingly, now the costs are estimated to be 137 billion annually. Now, one of the things that we know is that providing early intervention could greatly reduce those costs, and Autism Speaks is now funding a cost-benefit analysis which will calculate the impact on cost of providing early intervention, and also calculate the impact of providing transition services from adolescence to adulthood, which is another period in development where services are needed, and it's a very fragile time where people are moving into the adult period of their life and have a very fragile trajectory in terms of things like employment, finding places to live, forming friendships, and so on. Now, we also know that autism now can be recognized quite early, based on a lot of the work that's been done in the last few decades. And in fact, the recommendation in 2007 by the American Academy of Pediatrics is that all children be screened for autism at their 18 and 24-month visit, and that a pediatrician be able to make recommendations and referrals for that child